all who's been watching this interview. Today, for our program Thoughts of Education, we have with us Dr. Punit Dwivedi. He is the Group Director of Modern Group of Institutions. He is the incubation and a startup expert. He is the chief advisor and mentor at Modern Incubator supported by MSME Government of India. Visiting faculty at IIM Indore for incubation and sponsorships, former Chief Executive Officer at Atal Incubation Center, Inspire Foundation, supported by AIM and Niti Aayog Government of India. He is the national jury member of Atal New India Challenge by Niti Aayog Government of India. He is also the president at Institute Innovation Council by MHRD Innovation Cell, an initiative by AICTC MHRD Government of India. Welcome, sir. We are pleased to have you on this platform with us today.
Thank you, Dr.
So, sir, to begin with the interview, we would like to know, what do you see as the college's greatest strength and how can it be enhanced?
See, we have seen since last 2 years approximately, the pandemic is going on, and we are moving towards the edutech products. Like College Dunia is also one of the great edutech products, which is supporting institutions in a very great manner. Likewise, we have to be very adaptive as per the with reference to the situation, and institutes are now they have to shift to like paradigm shift to the new age, that is the post-COVID, and there are many ways, different ways, like we have adopted in our group of institutions, modern group of institutions, to teach students in better manner through this blended mode and online learning. So this is the need of our, and in the globe we have seen in the different countries this mode is already on since long. But now we are adopting this, and we are used to this online learning mode, and as well as after this 15th of September, colleges are going to open, and then we can have offline mode also. So I think in future also there will be the scope of online and offline side by side. So this is the a new era, a new beginning of new type of learning environment in our country.
Right. So as we talked about colleges' strength and you being the group director for these colleges, what do you think are your roles and responsibilities to the institute and to the students are in the current times?
See, like you just in my introduction, you have given that we are also having the incubation center where it is MSME sponsored, Government of India sponsored incubation center, where we are inviting student startups. They are coming up with their ideas and they are discussing with the experts. Even in this pandemic time, we have had this online, advisory assistance, technical assistance to all the incubatees here at our incubation center. So this is one of the USP, one of the strengths of the institution, that they have to look and they have to work accordingly. That means the pandemic has stopped this few things, but they have also the whole globe become a small village. That means now we are connected to each and every corner through this blended mode, through this online mode. We have many in this pandemic time in our institution, modern group of institutions. We have conducted, I think, more than 100 webinars. And we have connected with more than 100 experts throughout the globe from different countries, experts from different national and international important institutions. So this was the scope actually, and we have learned this thing that this is one of the greatest strengths of the institution, that हमने किस प्रकार से crisis को opportunity में convert किया. So this is like something like there is a crisis, but we need not to sit and hand on hand and just we have to grieve that there is a pandemic and we are not able to do anything. No, there is another way that we have to look, and institutions have done. Even schools, they are doing great. We are having modern international school. Our teachers have done very great thing through this blended online learning mode, and students are and parents they are convinced, they are happy, and we are going in admission this time. So it is up to you that how you are going to maintain the quality through your USPs. So incubation is one of our USP. Institute Innovation Council, which is sponsored by AICT Government of India, which also promotes innovation among students. That is also we are having, and though we are supported by two pharma giants, pharma companies, Modern Laboratories and Nandini Medical Lab Private Limited, we got that opportunity to understand the the innovations going on in this pharma sector, specifically in this pandemic time. So this was a new learning for the student, because we have seen, like when we are talking about the management has no more concerned about the pharmacy industry, but we have seen in this pandemic time, because pharmaceutical industries and medical science has plays very vital role. Hospitals have played very vital role. So students have shown their interest in a pharmacy sector, how they are emerging, how they are growing, how they are supporting the ecosystem, how they are going to support the healthcare system of the country. And that is the reason we have found the gap, specifically the managerial gaps among pharma professionals. That is why we have came up with we have recently introduced one first time in MP's first MBA in pharmaceutical management. This is another 2 years MBA program that we have. That means after seeing the challenges, we have found one opportunity and we have launched this program. So this is the USP that one have to be very alert, very cautious that if anything going wrong, how we can make it right, and how through innovation and entrepreneurship, through startup opportunity, or through good practices or some creative practices, how we can mold it in right direction and very positive direction that we have seen. So our faculty, great faculty, they're having actual faculties of the USPs, they are doing great in contributing in this blended mode online learning, as well as in innovation and startup ecosystem.
So, as we are talking about innovation and startup culture, so how do you strategize the curriculum that is being there, and how often does it get updated so that it's befitting to the students?
See, the new education policy has a very clear, view that even government has since last 2-3 years, 4 years approximately, they have given very clear path from school level education to college level education. Mm-hmm. Like you have just told in my introduction that Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, I am associated with that. So at the school level, government has given tinkering labs, Atal Tinkering Labs, ATLs. ATLs are playing very vital role in teaching robotics to the students at school level. So that innovation thing is emerged at the school level itself, and students are getting that orientation at school level. So from school level, when they are moving to college level, in each and every college, as per the new AICT's startup policy, government has very clearly stated that each and every student must have this IIC, Institute Innovation Council. So that is there, and they have given the calendar of IIC. In calendar, there are many activities lined up, and all the institutions have to perform all these activities, and it is going to play a very vital role in their rankings. So the ARIA ranking, Atal new ranking is given by the UGC and Ministry of Education, Government of India. Now institutions have to stay focused and go as per the curriculum given by the ARIA, go as per the curriculum given by the IIC, Institute Innovation Council, and as per their calendar. And they have to conduct many activities, innovation-related activities, startup-related activities, and other entrepreneurship-related activities to create the sound startup and entrepreneurial ecosystem in the local environment. And based on that, they are going to judge, they are going to mark their presence in the ranking of the institutions at the national level. So curriculum is already given by curriculum is designed as per the innovation parameters. Calendars they have given, and as per the calendars, we have to conduct many activities, online activities, lecture activities, GD activities, likewise, and some kick-starting activity for the entrepreneurial ecosystem, some chats of entrepreneurs and some meetings or motivational speeches of the entrepreneurs of local ecosystem. So likewise, based on these activities, all the institutions are now, they are much more engaged as compared to last 2-3 years. And students are also involved, because this is something new where innovation has been taught in the schools and colleges. And students nowadays, when the whole world is there on a single click, everybody has access to the YouTube and other platforms where they can learn many online things and startup related activities they can understand. So calendar is already there by the AICTE. We are following all the calendars related to startups and innovation. And curriculum is designed by the university. We have suggested some good things which are going to play very vital role as per the new education policy of the government. And this is the very right time to discuss all these things. And the future of India is going to be very bright with the help of these innovative policies by AICTE and Atal Innovation Mission and institutions of MP, institutions of Indore, like Modern Institute of Professional Sciences, Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Modern Institute of Professional Studies, and Modern International School. They are doing very vital role, they're playing very vital role in making very sound education ecosystem in the state and in the city.
So the college has recently even launched a new course. So what would you say are the best practices in the courses that you're offering?
This is a very innovative course like MBA in Pharmaceutical Management. I already told you it is the first time in MP, first time in Madhya Pradesh we are launching this program, and this is a very premium program, very wonderful program. And why it is wonderful? Because it is going to help the healthcare sector, going to help the pharma sector, pharma industries. When we are talking about the industry 4.0, the whole India is now currently in industry 4.0, and pharma sector is going at the industry I think around 2.5. So they are very far behind. So we have to meet the this flow, and as per the industry 4.0 norms, we have to go and smoothly, and we have to prove ourselves. So that's the reason our chairman, Dr. Anil Kharia, he has seen this opportunity because in the industries, specifically he is into pharma manufacturing and supply to the government. So he has seen the gap that the managerial skill sets are missing in pharma professionals. And that is why and in this pandemic time, they have seen they are manufacturing, we are manufacturing at the optimum level or as per the government need, as per the need of society, but we are not able to manage it properly. We are not able to manage the supply chain. We are not able to properly, package it or properly communicate the message we want to convey actually. So that is the gap. So for that, there is a need of some managerial persons, some managers at the strategic level who are going to play a vital role in strategize all these things and to make it success. That is why we have came up with this MBA in Pharmaceutical Management program. And for state of the Madhya Pradesh, this is the only one program which is affiliated to RGPV, Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogik University, and this program is not there. We are the first institution where this program is there. We will work as a noodle center for RGPV. So we are designing the course curriculum. We have designed already, and for designing the curriculum, we had a meeting with industry tycoons, or you can say industry leaders, as well as renowned academicians from IIT and IIMs. And they have given their suggestion. Industry people have given their problems. What type of problem we are facing in pharma sector? And academicians have given the solution. What type of solution is required to solve this problem? And accordingly, we have designed the course curriculum as per the discussion with the industry and academia. This was the academia-industry interface we have conducted last month. And in that, we have got this curriculum design meeting, and we came up with very wonderful national level, I can say it is global level curriculum we have designed. We have many mentors from throughout the country, even from the abroad, in our advisory board, who are going to run this course as the advisor, going to run this course as the mentors. So that is the beauty of this program. So this is quite new and quite innovative program where industry people will teach students. They will take some 10, 15 students as the mentees, and they will bring them to their industry. They can involve them into problem solving, and they can come up with the new projects, and they can hire them later. So this is a very job oriented program, and Indore is known as the pharma, the pharma cluster, and Indore pharma cluster. It is special economic zone in the Pitapur. Say area, there are many pharma companies, blue chip companies, MNCs are there. So there's a huge demand of this, MBA in Pharmaceutical Management program professionals, and there are very less institutions in the country. There are only 14 institutions in the country in 14 states. They are offering this program. Indore, MP is the 15th state which has introduced this program, and Modern Group of Institutions, Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, is the first institution in Madhya Pradesh introduce this MBA in Pharmaceutical Management program. So there is very huge scope, very high packages in the industry, more than 10 lakh per annum package is there. So, and they are offering this package to the student, and they are offering the position of strategic level managers, not at the bottom level. So they are hiring them at the middle level or top level. So this is the beauty of this program. It is very, we are getting many calls, and it is AICTE sponsored program. So, and affiliated to RGPV. Very premium program in Madhya Pradesh, the state of Madhya Pradesh. Specifically, we have seen the gap, we have seen the problem in this pandemic time, and we have came up with this idea to launch this program. I thank our chairman, Dr. Punit for this wonderful program, to introduce this wonderful program to meet the need of pharma industry, to meet the need of our society.
So, as you have slightly told about the career options as well after pursuing this course, but would you like to elaborate on what are the benefits and the career options after pursuing this course?
Yes. See, not only it's directly in pharma industry, but also there is a huge scope in allied sectors also. Like suppose you are into cosmetics. In cosmetics industry also, there's a need of MBA in pharma professional, because they're also dealing with the chemicals and all these. Allied other something which is related to agriculture sector, we are coming up. There ureas and all these pesticides or another medicines are going. So even they can find the scope in the agriculture sector also. So pharma and all allied sectors, they need, actually the missing thing is the management there. They are focusing more on manufacturing. They are focusing more on quality assurance and all this, but they are not focusing on how to exhibit or how to propagate about the product. That was the problem, and for that they have in this program. So not only in pharma, but all allied industries also. There is a huge scope of MBA in pharmaceutical management, and the supply chain, because they are going to work more and more on supply chain. Supply chain is everywhere. It is in agriculture also. In agriculture, high top end equipments. In pharma, medicines and pharma equipments, so surgical equipments and all this. So they can find scope in at the senior vice president level, and top manager level, at procurement manager level, business development manager level. There are different positions already there in different companies as per their organizational structure, but they will be at the management control level, that is the middle level, and top level at the strategic formation level. So these are the scope and the salary package I told you. I will not tell the name, but we have tie up with a few companies. They have given the consent that they will hire them at the package of 7 to 10, and they have already taken 10 students as their mentees, and they have already adopted. I can say they have adopted 10 students that actually we want. For example, we can take one company like Cadila is there, or we can take Ciplizer. Cadila is there just to take. In Cadila, if they are finding any problem, they want to solve that managerial problem with the help of management training, and they have given the scope that during their course time, 2 years of program, they will come and visit the industry. They will be there, they will learn, they will do the problem solving, and they will get the training as well. So after completion of the course, they need not to go for any training program. They will be hired directly at the managerial level. So that is the beauty of this program. They are going to save the time of the professional who has completed the course of 2 years, and they need not to go for 6 months or 1 year training, because they have got the training in this course itself. And it is very practical oriented course. It is very practical oriented course. It is not only classroom teaching. So it is beyond that, and very standardized, very premium program as compared to any other MBA program in the country, any other MBA program in the state.
So, sir, coming to our last question, what valuable advice would you like to give out to students for them to have a prosperous career ahead?
See, the pandemic has very clearly shown us the path. Nothing is, very far, and nothing is very close. And everything is dependent on the hard work and your commitment, your zeal, your time management, and your focus. So you have to be very focused. For dear students, you have to be very focused on what you want to be in future, what are your targets, what are your future plannings, and accordingly we have to work. And we have to be very adaptive for any situation, And see, when situations are coming, they are not permanent, they are for some time. And in that time, we have to be very alert, we have to be very adaptive, we have to be very calm, and we have to walk. And we have to stay, calm, and we have to walk, and we have to wait for the right time. So this is the, message from my side. Future is very bright, and it is, you have to make your own future. We are responsible to draft our own future. Nobody else is going to draft our own future. But yes, courses are there, programs are there, institutions are there. They are just there to guide you. They are just there to mentor you. But it is up to you that how you are moving ahead. MBA Pharmaceutical Management is a very beautiful program, and specifically for the pharma graduates, for the life science graduates, and other MBA program, BBA program, BCom program, they are doing great. So it is up to you that what choice you are taking, and what type of program you are selecting, because it is based on your vision that what you want to become in future. Accordingly, you have to stay focused, and you have to reach your target, you have to reach your goals. My best wishes to you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your kind words.